Hey guys, KT here. Welcome back to some more Soul Calibur 6. The last time we covered Saphitia's story, and now we're going on and covering the most weirdest of characters that I personally think when I think of Soul Calibur. Voldo, the man who looks like a gimp with knives for hands and feet, and we're gonna go ahead and figure out what his deal is. It's gonna be weird because he doesn't talk, so I'm kind of concerned.
Ask any adventurer, and they'll know of Verci, a wealthy merchant from South Italy, and his underground treasury, the Money Pit. After getting rich in the weapons trade and earning the title of Merchant of Death, Verci set sail with his fleet to find the legendary Soul Edge. But during his quest, Verci learned his entire fortune had been lost in the chaos of a war that broke out in Italy. Half crazed, Verci hid what little he had left in the impenetrable Money Pit, located on a small island in the Mediterranean. There he stationed a grotesque guardian, who silently and mercilessly disposed of all who entered, quickly becoming the fear of all looters. In recent years, however, a new rumor began to spread among some adventurers. Historic rainfall had caused flooding in the Money Pit, destroying most of its traps. The Guardian had also vanished, leaving the treasure free for the taking.
Is this how Voldo follows for the? Okay, never mind. He's gonna show up.
I can't believe we got through the Money Pit that easily. Thanks for the help, Ivy.
Looks like that tip about the Money Pit being abandoned was true.
Yeah, all we had to do was rely on that trusty sword of yours. Traps don't scare us as long as we have you. But hey, aren't you gonna take any of the treasure for yourself?
I only care for items related to Soul Edge, and I already have what I wanted. Now I just need to find Verci's notes.
Always so serious. You're beautiful and you're strong, so, you know, we could... Huh? What the hell is that?
The sword's resonating?
Hey, what did you go quiet for? Whoa, don't drop the treasure there! Huh? Oh, this is a head!
Above you! Ready your weapon!
Huh?
I knew this was too good to be true. That's your target, Blade. The Guardian! Ha! Slice up everything that comes near us, Blade! I missed? Oh no! Ugh, I'm at a disadvantage fighting here! My blade! Show me the way out!
Hold up. Was that only just to show that he's still there? And, okay, whatever. The Master's will is absolute. On his return to the Money Pit, Voldo was greeted by invaders, whose lives he set about taking one by one. Seeing the opportunity to cause a cave-in, the warrior Ivy cut through the ceiling, blocking off Voldo from pursuing her. Apart from Ivy, only a few of them escaped with their lives. One of them had managed to get their hands on something highly valuable. However,
in the deepest room of the dark underground vault, there was a magnificent sarcophagus and chair illuminated by torchlight. Before it stood a lanky, grotesque man, the guardian feared by looters, with his head bowed in respect. His name was Voldo, a dark vestige of the talented man who had once served as Verci's right hand. Long years underground had robbed Voldo of his sight and sanity. Before his dead master's sarcophagus, he reported his failures. Voldo deeply regretted the fact that he had left the Money Pit for 3 years in order to find Soul Edge. And although he was completely alone, Voldo heard a familiar voice.
Thank you for your report, Voldo. With new challenges often come failure. Learn from your failures, and you shall be wiser. While you were in the outside world, the money pit was flooded, and the traps were all destroyed. Now then, enough lamenting. You have important work to do. But there's one thing we must do first. I'm sure you have felt it, right? The aura emanating from the swordswoman Ivy. My merchant's intuition speaks to me. That aura comes from the legendary sword I spent years seeking, Soul Edge. She also stole a portion of my notes, which are some of my most valuable possessions. And of course, we can't let the other thieving rats get away with the treasure they stole. Therefore, Voldo, I shall give you 2 missions. Your first is to track down that woman and acquire all the clues you can concerning Soul Edge. Your second is to reclaim my notes, as well as all the pieces of my collection that were stolen. Some of the vermin still remain on this island. Exterminate them first, and reclaim what they stole. I'm counting on you, my loyal servant.
Okay, if this is a long one, I'm gonna be shocked.
Look at the jewel on this sword!
That's really something. Not that I expected any less from Verchi's collection.
What was that sound? The wind? Ah!
Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's see what exactly Voldo has for me. I feel like Voldo is going to be a fast-paced character, so I don't think I'm going to have any issues getting used to him. It's not like Astaroth. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like Astaroth. I just know his movements are going to be weird. Come on, we got this. There we go. At least his outfit ain't too terrible in this game. I like it a little bit. It's not perfect. I still view him as a gimp, if I have to be honest. But I mean, at least it just looks a little better. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, he still does the hip thrust. And he survives off one hit. My man. Oh my god, he still does the pose. Oh no.
The adventurers had looted a number of the strange weapons Verchi had collected. With Verchi's treasure before him, Voldo reminisced as he held in his hands an unusual pair of blades from India. Amid the moonlight reflecting off the blood-stained blades, old memories began to resurface in his mind.
What? You've never seen a pair of Jamadars? They're also known as Bundi daggers. Other merchants call them guitars, but they're mistaken. If you wish to become the next Merchant of Death someday, you'll need to learn all about weapons and their uses. Here, I'll lend them to you, but make sure you return them to me. My instincts tell me they will be a good match for you. Go on, give them a swing.
You know, it'd be weird if they actually have a scene where Voldo actually talks. I think that will be the most shocking to me. Disposing of the invaders' corpses, Voldo set out about restoring the money pit and its traps. Once finished, he secured the entrance and headed out on a journey to complete the mission assigned to him by Verici? Alright, I don't know. I'm just going with it. You know what's weird? The fact that Voldo has another face on the back of his head.
Ivy's scent was fading, but that did little to hinder Voldo. Honing his senses for years underground had given him something of a sixth sense, which allowed him to sense invisible auras that people leave behind. As Voldo moved north, tracking Ivy's unique aura, he continued reclaiming the treasures stolen from his master.
Hand it over, Grandpa!
Wait, take anything you want but this.
Why? Because that one will fetch the highest price?
What was that? I just heard footsteps.
Ah, my leg!
What's happening?
Uh-oh. Let's see what exactly this is. Kind of curious. Alright, here we go.
What?
Wait, did Voldo change his weapon? I would not be shocked. They did talk about how he's eyeballing the weapon. Oh god, oh god. My man! Stop being mean to my boy Voldo. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's get the next opponent. I mean, honestly, with the way Voldo is, I do like the second face on the back, because it does kind of give intimidation when he does attack from behind, when he's turned around. Because regardless, it looks like he has eyes in the back of his head, if that's the case. Come on, here we go. Okay, come on, we got this. Alright, not too terrible.
You want this sword? I don't care what kind of monster you are. You'll not have what my brother left to me.
The scent of Verci's treasures wafted up from the golden blade that the old merchant cradled. It was the item that launched Verci's quest for the golden treasures of the Orient, prior to his search for Soul Edge.
You want to stop looking for Soul Edge?
Verci, we just began your search for the golden treasures of the Orient. And now you want to go off looking for a sword that's nothing more than a rumor? You must be mad.
You're either a wolf or a sheep, Enrico. It's hunt or be hunted. And only the bold come out on top. Bad enough about this. I'll lead the search for Soul Edge. And you, Voldo, will assist me each step of the way.
What? But he's so young. He isn't even family. Wait, Verci! Wait. Your weapons, your face. It can't be. Yon. Oh, forgive me. If only I would have protected our fortune during the war, Verci would still be here. You can have the blade. He didn't take the sword.
Perhaps Voldo decided that he only needed to recover what had been truly stolen. Whatever the case, Voldo soon disappeared, leaving the golden blade with the old merchant.
Great. I mean, it makes sense. Maybe in some retrospect, he remember. He's over here. He recognized who it was. I mean, his hearing's good. Heading north, Voldo sensed something particular. Ivy's aura seemed to have split into two, and was heading both to the north and to the west. Though confused at the turn of events, at the back of Voldo's mind, his memories of Soul Edge called for him to head west. Trusting his instincts, he continued on towards Spain. Okay. Interesting.
Tracking Ivy's aura, Voldo eventually came to a desolate Spanish port town. That's when he realized something. He had once visited this port, at a time when it still thrived. However, the aura's trail only led him to the ruins of an establishment known as the Blacktail Inn. The next thing Voldo knew, he was surrounded by spirits of the dead.
Steal, kill, and steal again.
Huh? Alright, well, let's see what exactly is going on. I'm very interested. Hopefully this works out. I'm fingers crossed this works out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this plays. I'm hoping it just goes good. Good for me, at least. Alright. Oh, we're actually fighting dead. Okay. Okay, go for the grab. Ooh, he still got the spinning claws! Yo! Voldo with his mohawk now. Oh, but yeah, no, I also, now that I think about it, the character I was talking about a long-ass time ago, it was during, Aswell's, story, where I said he kind of reminds me of another Soul Calibur character. It's Argol. I completely forgot who it was. I don't know why I forgot it was Argol, but, I mean, to be fair, his first appearance was in Soul... From what I remember, I'm going to note that now, I could be wrong, was Soul Calibur 4. Because he was known as the Hero King. And then I think he was like an extra character for Soul Calibur 5. I don't think he actually like was playable, or at least was not a big part of the story. But yeah, I don't know. That's all I gotta say. Oh shit! Yeah, get me away from this corner!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Oh my god, I fucking hate that's 3. Was it 3 or was it just 2? Either way, I gotta fight them again. It's so stupid. Oh, it's almost like this why I prefer the old Soul Calibur way of fighting, to be honest. Oh god, I do have to fight 3. Come on. Alright, if we can ring out both of them, this would work. The only bad part is I'm waiting on the load times again, because fuck. But, yeah. Yeah, no, I knew I was gonna lose to a ring out if I was near that edge. I just actually was hoping the game was not gonna let it happen. Oh, come on. Okay. Last opponent, stay away from the water, KT. That's all you just gotta worry about. That's all I gotta worry about. Anything other, it's like, oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? Alright, here we go. God damn it. Okay, here we go. Yes! Unlock the weapon, the combat abilities. Yes! Voldo's main ability! I love that. Oh, and then he's cowering in a ball. Alright.
Oh, Cervantes, curse you! The scent of the ocean breeze, the whispers of the name Cervantes by the dead. Together, they caused a distant memory to surge up from the deep recesses of Voldo's mind. Enlist the help of the notorious pirate Cervantes de Leon in your quest for Soul Edge. A mission to negotiate with a pirate infamous for his cruelty meant almost certain death. Still, Voldo journeyed to Cervantes' haunt, the Blacktail Inn, in order to carry out his duty.
So, Verci's offering me 12 Saker cannons, along with this pistol sword you brought. It's certainly a rare item. I see Verci taught you something about the art of appraisal. It's curious, though. If he wanted to ask a favor of me, then why did he not come here in person? Instead, he sent a whelp like you! My, a bullet grazes your cheek and you don't even blink. Not bad. I've taken a liking to this weapon. 4 top-of-the-line culverin cannons and 4 falconets. I want Verci to send me the same things he gave to the Spanish Armada. I'll accept the deal and let you return with good news. It will be good for a little amusement, at least.
Damn, I feel like this whole entire Voldo storyline is just his backstory. Honestly, though, I wouldn't be shocked if that was the whole purpose of this. Why did Ivy's aura seem to be emanating from Cervantes' old headquarters? Voldo didn't have the answer, but knowing who it was, he should pursue at least represented a significant step forward, gathering his master's treasures that were scattered around Spain along the way. Voldo followed the trail of Ivy's aura to the east. I cannot speak. I'm not sorry.
As Voldo tracked Ivy east, her aura growing ever stronger, he became aware of 2 things. The first was that Ivy had crossed the mountains and was now moving west. The other was that he was not alone in this hunt. Some unknown group was also secretly tracking Ivy. Regardless of who they were, Voldo had no doubt they would only hinder his mission. So it was that Voldo decided to utilize the mountainous terrain to hunt down the hunters.
The doomed woman with the blood of the cursed sword in her veins. I don't like the idea of being ordered to eliminate a mere woman. And why do we need so many people?
Once you see her blade in action, you'll change your mind.
Don't worry, I'm ready for whatever happens. But something's off. We should have been engaging the enemy by now. Where's the signal? What the?
Who the hell's this?
Oh, I hope it's just... I feel like it's gonna be multiple foes, but I just hope for once it's just a small group. I mean, honestly, though, game, do me a favor. Yes, load up, load up, load up! Okay, it's just 2, thank God.
What's that?
Okay, come on, we got this.
Too easy.
Oh, god damn. Okay, come on, we got this.
What's that? Give up.
Come on. just a bit of damage. Oh, I can kick him over? Yo! Let's see if I can do that next time. Or if it's just for when they're defeated. Could be just for when they're defeated, but that kick goes so high. If I can do it, that would be awesome. Oh my god, no! Fucking Cervantes at... Oh my god, oh my god! Dude, calm down! You're not Cervantes! Okay, here we go. We're going crazy on this one. There we go. Kick him. Oh, I didn't even get in the water. I was hoping. At least we got a good ass view while we're at it too.
We're being attacked by an unidentified entity. I need to report. Ah!
Having fun? Oh, right. I forgot you have no sense of humor. Never thought the day would come when I'd be saved by you. Don't expect me to thank you.
Okay. Okay, I'm kind of curious. Okay, we meet again. After disposing of all those in the way, Voldo was finally in position to attack Ivy. He had hoped to do so without drawing attention to himself, but somehow Ivy had known about her pursuer's presence all along. Are you shocked that Ivy knew? Like, in all honesty, Voldo, you got spotted before.
Long time no see, Guardian. Or should I say, Voldo. I could sense you approaching. I've gained a lot of experience since we last met, you know. I also did a little research. Research on the Merchant of Death and the young man who worked as his shrewd right-hand man. As someone whose life was also ruined by that cursed sword, it's hard not to feel sorry for you. I know. You want this box, right? Then fight me and win it back.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I couldn't just get the box and then go. It's as simple as, yeah, you gotta fight me for the box. Like, honestly, win-win. You beat me, you get the box. If you don't, fuck you. You're gonna have to hit rematch it. Oh my god, I'm just thinking of a rematch. The AI knows how to work, Ivy. I don't sometimes. I'm just randomly hoping that the button prompts I put in work.
Battle 1.
And don't argue with me.
Extend! I see you too are possessed by a spirit.
Okay, come on. Oh yes, wall corner. There we go. Yo, do the shuffle.
Battle 2. Fight!
Submit!
Oh my god, the movements, they're so wild. There we go, perfect. Oh my god, his block, is also just as good. Okay, just because I'm a gimp does not mean you get to hit me in the ass like that. Some people find that very rude. My god. Why'd I go for that move again? I wanted the finisher.
A loyal blade, void of any hesitation. You know, I feel a little envious of you now. I don't need this anymore. Take it. But let me tell you one thing. The soul edge you seek has already been destroyed. If you want to see for yourself, head to Ostreinsburg. Farewell.
After throwing Verchi's box back to Voldo, Ivy leapt off the cliff and used her snake sword to disappear into the mountains. Voldo could have followed her, but the risk of dropping the precious box was too great. Since he had already collected several other treasures, Voldo decided to return to the money pit.
I swear to God, if there's one more fight, I'm gonna be a little shocked. I'm gonna be like, why? Okay, it was safe to say that Voldo had served his master well. Arriving back at the money pit, he returned the treasures to their original places before heading to Verchi's tomb to debrief his deceased master on the mission accomplished. A mission accomplished.
Standing before Verchi's sarcophagus once more, Voldo bowed his head and gave his report. Before long, amid an eerie glow, Verchi appeared before his loyal servant.
Welcome back. You have my thanks for completing both your missions. I find it hard to believe that Soul Edge was destroyed, but we will learn the truth in time. First, we should rejoice that my treasures are now back where they belong. Also, the woman may have stolen a portion of my notes, but in this box are our letters. The letters we exchanged while you were assisting me in my search for Soul Edge. These easily contain more information than one could ever glean from my notes. I'm sure she would want to get her hands on them. However, the real reason I value this box so much is because it contains a record of my successor completing all his training.
The fact that Voldo still remained loyal to his master long after his demise proved how much they trusted each other. Deep within the dark pit, in a hollow darkness lit only by the glow of flickering flames and gold, Voldo basked in a new, blissful light, born from Verchi's everlasting trust. The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Well, that is Voldo for you guys. If you guys enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe, check out links in the description below. I know it was a long one. In the next part, we're going to be covering Yoshimitsu, which is going to be interesting because we've fought him a few times, but it's really going to be an interesting one playing as him. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!